Okay, so I realized this is not my usual content here on this channel, and I was actually editing something else to put up here for you guys, but I was taking a little break and I was browsing one of my favorite subreddits, r/cringe, and I was reminded of something I haven't thought of in close to 10 years. Remember Windows 7? I have a feeling you might. If anything, there's a chance you have a netbook lying around somewhere with Windows 7 on it. It was supposed to be the good Windows after the embarrassing fiasco that was Windows Vista. And Microsoft, for some reason, was really banking on this being amazing, so much so, part of the PR campaign to launch the operating system included incentivizing people to throw their own Windows 7 launch parties. For some reason, Microsoft thought that people would throw operating system launch parties. And I guess they weren't completely wrong, because I actually personally know or knew, because the guy has since passed away, sadly. So I feel kind of bad making fun of something that he had a blast doing, but it's all in good fun. I don't mean to knock the guy. Like, I'm not gonna be shamed out of making fun of something that's really funny because I happen to know a dude that did this, and then now the guy is gone. This went very morbid very fast. I should have just left that part out. Anyway, since I talk tech here on this channel, and this video made me wonder so many different things, I want to share this with you, and perhaps you're gonna help me make sense of whatever the hell Microsoft was thinking when they had this little idea. Let's watch. There's nothing wrong with your connection, by the way. That's how the video starts. It takes a little while to get going. It's like if my videos started like... Hey everybody! That would be weird, right? Anyway.
Hey! Welcome to the party.
And that is some party. They got 4 people, a couple of balloons, some lemons. It's lit!
The 4 of us, along with hosts worldwide, and you are launching Windows 7 Ultimate software. So, you know what? Let's take a minute or so to tell you about how great it is to host a launch party. You can use house party tools to build your guest list, upload your pictures, which is his favorite, right?
Wow, that's so exciting. They can upload pictures. I mean, I know this is 2009. We weren't Instagramming. We weren't, you know, social media was still at its infancy. So maybe this sounds like something to be excited about. You're gonna be able to upload your pictures. But even then, and I understand it's a party to launch an operating system. They have very little to work with. But it's hard to make this sound exciting. They tried, but...
Though you're in your own home, you'll be able to participate with others in this exciting event around the world.
No. Okay, wait a second. First of all, you called it an exciting event. You're celebrating the launch of an operating system. I can think of very few things that sound as boring. And also around the world, I think you're highly overestimating how much people care about operating systems.
In a lot of ways, you're just throwing a party with Windows 7 as an honored guest. Sounds easy, and it is. But we thought...
Okay. This guy right here might be the only person out of this group that could legitimately be excited about an operating system launching. This guy, I buy it. With this guy right here, I buy it. The old lady, the soccer mom, not so much. This guy right here just seems way too cool to be into this dumb shit. The nerdy guy that looks like he never played sports in his life, yeah.
You'd probably like to know what to do to get ready and how some hosts want their party to flow.
Right. Yeah. Well, now the 4 of us got to have our parties a little ahead of schedule. You know, try everything out. So we thought we'd be able to tell you some of the tips that help make our parties really fun.
Yeah.
Now, of course, the first thing you want to do is install Windows 7.
Oh shit! Yeah. So that's a great way to make a party fun. Install Windows 7. That's you have to. A very important part of every party.
You gotta play with Windows 7 before the party.
Second, look at the activities you and your guests can try at your party and choose the ones that seem to you to be the most fun.
There's a video of each activity from one of our parties, and we have tried them all, right?
Okay, why why does this come across as a multi-level marketing you know what I'm talking about, right? Like your friend from high school hits you up and now she's selling, I don't know, lipstick or tea that helps you poop or something. And this is more. I went to one of these parties. I was dragged to one such party, and
So you can see how the activity runs. And you know what? There's a handy page of notes to print out that tells you what you need ahead of time. I mean, it helps guide you along the party, right?
you keep calling this a party. I have a serious problem with you calling this a party. First of all, you're celebrating the launch of an operating system. What is the absolute opposite of a party? It's this. So, no. And then you keep talking about fun activities, like installing Windows 7 and making sure you check the activities. What?
Print these out, because these are called host notes, and they're at the website.
Host notes at the website. My God, this is so fun. So you're going to go to the website and you're going to print host notes, and then you're going to do some homework before your, I don't know, maybe 3 guests. Because that's the other thing. How do you convince people to go to a Windows 7 launch party? Free pizza can only do so much.
Hey, again, you don't have to do the activities listed under your party theme. You just look at them all and decide which one seems to be the most fun for your guests.
Right.
I like that they have to tell you. They have to tell you, hey, you know what? Feel free to not do all this homework we're giving to you. Do the stuff that you find fun. We allow you to. Like somebody's gonna print like 50 pages worth of whatever the hell this thing was and is going to like go with like paper and pen. My girlfriend drew a Triforce. I don't know what the hell she was doing. And they're gonna go like, okay, so John, I'm gonna need your last 3 years tax returns. We're gonna put that into Excel. We're gonna find where your money is going. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
And some of the host notes, they list bonus activities.
Oh, yeah.
they were
Yes.
great.
Oh, great! Bonus activities!
How the party flows is totally up to you. Now, here's a sample agenda, though, that we each more or less followed.
Wait. Let's rewind that a little bit. Did you just say...
Here's a sample agenda, though, that we...
Did she just say agenda? This is more like a PR meeting than anything resembling a party. The party's agenda.
Now, for the first half hour or so at my party, the guests just came in, had a drink and a snack, and mingled like they do at any good party.
Right?
Like they do at any good party. You remember that scene from A 40-Year-Old Virgin where Steve Carell is trying to describe grabbing a boob, something he'd never done in his life? And he's like, oh yeah, it feels like bags of sand. And he's not even too sure what he's saying, but obviously the other characters pick up right away that he's never done that, because that's not how a regular human being who has touched someone's breast would refer to it as. This is exactly how this guy sounds talking about any good party. I feel bad making fun of this guy, because this is me. That's me right there. This is the one guy I relate to.
Many of the activities suggest that you have photos from the parties, so we each made a point of shooting 20 or so photos on the digital camera at the start of the party, too.
Okay, wait a second. 2009 wasn't that long ago that you had to discern a regular film camera from a digital camera. And I understand the reason he said that is because this is heavily scripted and nobody hears sound. They sound like they are aliens who never met another human being in their lives or never been to a party. And that's why it sounds so stilted, like, oh, make sure to take 20 or so pictures on a digital camera. But come on. What if, just say camera. Even in 2009, just say camera, we get it. It's a thing like this that has a thing like this inside, and the pictures are gonna be in here. You put it in your computer and then you post it on whatever. I think back then, we're still on MySpace, right? 2009, maybe? Like the tail end?
When everyone was there and settled, I led an overview of some of my favorite Windows 7 features. I showed my guests things from 2 of the Windows 7 orientation videos.
Did you just seriously say?
I showed my guests things from 2 of the Windows 7 orientation videos.
Why would you do that to your friends? Oh my god, I'm knocking everything over here. You showed them? Did I hear that right?
I showed my guests things from 2 of the Windows 7 orientation videos, and it took like 10 minutes.
You played a Windows 7 orientation video that only took 10 minutes that I assure you, if this was even true, because again, like this actually happened. But, I mean, I know a guy who did one of these, so maybe he followed this little script that they have. I guarantee you that those were the longest 10 minutes of your friends' lives.
In any event, we each did an activity or two.
I did 3 activities.
Oh.
Yeah.
This guy wants to show off to the Windows launch party people. Oh, we did 1 or 2 activities. Excuse me. I did 3. You noobs. Even the lady, even the soccer mom, look at her face when he says that.
I did 3 activities.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like they're all following a script, right? But what the guy said is so profoundly dumb, she could not hide her disgust.
Towards the end, I showed the guests windows.com/help, and it's a great site for people to get more information. And I found it to be a nice wrap-up.
I agree. Help and how-to is a great way to bring it all together.
Yeah.
The way he delivers that line. If I didn't know, like Microsoft actually, back in the day when this came out, people were actually hitting up Microsoft and be like, is this for real? Is this a parody? Like, and Microsoft was like, no, this is supposed to be in earnest. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't for the fact that I know that Microsoft came out and said that legit, like this was 100% legit, the way this guy delivers that line, it really makes this sound like some kind of absurd Tim and Eric like sketch. And what the hell is with this camera work? Like the guy cannot sit still for a second. And I understand that the creative direction here was to make this look more like grassroots and more lo-fi. It's just a guy holding the camera, their buddy there, the 5th Windows 7 launch party guy that doesn't talk and is just operating the camera. But this is not working for me. I feel like I'm watching Taken 3.
Can you believe that Microsoft put the launch of Windows 7 in our hands? Are they nuts or what?
Huh? Maybe by letting you be involved.
Ooh.
I guarantee you that joke would not fly in 2019. I guarantee you. You know what I just realized now? At the end of the video, you get a shot of, I think that's supposed to be a dishwasher or something in the back, and it says 5:08. I went back to the beginning to see what time it was when they started shooting this. 3:29, let's say 3:30. So this video is 6 minutes long. They shot about an hour and a half worth of content, and it's not super complicated content. And they shot that much to get 6 minutes out of it. Like for these videos here, the videos go for about 10 minutes. I shoot about 20 minutes, maybe sometimes 30 minutes. And I make a lot of mistakes. Here's what I'm saying. I want to find the deleted scenes. I want to find the blooper reel. I want to see these people going on smoke breaks because they can't stand one another because this thing just sounds so alien and weird and they're embarrassed that their friends are going to be making fun of them for this for years to come, and random YouTubers too. This is Bush League mistake too. You don't want to leave a visible clock in the shot, especially when one shot says what I think is 5:19. And then a following shot shows 5:08. People notice stuff like this.
It does make total sense. Windows 7 is all about the computer user, making everyday tasks more simple, working the way we all really want it to, and making new things possible. This really is our launch.
Yeah, you're right. So it ought to be a party. Have fun out there.
Cheers!
Have a good one, guys.
Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Let's eat.
Is this not the weirdest thing you've ever seen in your goddamn life? As always, let me know in the comments what you think. Don't worry, this is not going to be a reaction channel from here on out. I just had to share this weirdness with someone, and my girlfriend isn't home. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Izzy, and I'm done.